Shay, how are you? Good morning. Boy, I had this thing on charge all night and it's still weird half. Weird. Okay. Well, I guess I do take it off here and there. So, good morning. We have a court case here today. This happened on a Monday, I'm assuming. And, oh, can you guys see this? This is rain with some greenish just growing from the building. And there's rain and thunder and lightning. I mean, it's pretty beautiful, pretty peaceful, sleeping weather, I guess. It's gloomy here, but I consider it still yet beautiful. Oh, so let's see. I think I'll pull out my mic because I have to sit so far away. Uh-oh. Now it's raining inside the phone. Oh, Lord. It's coming in the window. Christ. Jesus. I had to let the window down, people. Let's see if I can. My little nephew tore up my little phone holder. Thinking it's a toy, I guess. Okay. Yeah, the water's coming in the window, so we'll let the window down and leave this up. Okay. Let's see. Not trying to see the neighbors' cars. Good morning. All right. Getting my microphone. One moment. Where did I put it? Okay, we're going to use our Bluetooth, and that way we can sit far away, not worry about the wire. Let's see. Put it back on. Why is it going off? I think it's this one. Let's see. Connecting. One moment. Let's do this. Okay, I'm still here. I'm still here. This is a glimpse of me this morning. Don't judge me. We're going to switch it back over. Okay. Hi. Oh, let me show you. I'm playing with my hair a little bit. That's a little. They're almost. They're still not finished, so I'm not going to do too much modeling. Okay. We got to finish it. Okay. So, there you have it. We're doing it ourselves. We always do. All right. I mean, we used to go to the shop a lot since someone wants to play Slave Master, and I can't really work right now. Praise the Lord. Now, we have a court case, as I stated, guys. I'm going to turn the camera back to the beautiful. It's coming through the window. Let's see. Oh, yeah. See, I was about to raise the window back up, and it seems like it's blowing back this way again. Hold on. Oh. Let's see. Keep Bluetooth on. Now, again, we have a court this morning. Let me know if you can hear me, please. You can also like, share, subscribe. You can even donate or just shop. We have some wonderful products for your pleasure. Now, always remember to take a snapshot of my picture or my name because I see people dropping in and out of the live stream, and I'm going to assume it's someone kicking you guys out, and that way you lose me and can't come back. So always try and remember to take a picture of the front page, even if you have to come out and come back in, okay? This is DDG, or if you want to look me up, it's at DDG, like Daily Divine Guidance. 2Ds, 1G, 9774. I do believe somebody's kicking you guys out of the live, and then you may not be able to come back because you don't remember my name. You're looking. Always record the names of the pages that you find fascinating. Even if you say subscribe, always kind of go back and check because you're being unsubscribed in some cases, okay? All right, so I have my Bluetooth on, so I'm assuming you guys can hear me. No one's telling me yes or no. I wish there's something on here that could tell us when our voices are being recorded. I have no idea. But I can always do this again. I don't know how much more funnier it would be or better. Hi. Thank you for joining me this morning. Again, this is Daily Divine Guidance. And what we're talking about today again is, I guess this happened on a Monday. It's a paternity court case. All right. Co-workers love triangle. Who's the dad? Okay. Now, this is a gospel channel or a Bible channel. We're not religious. We are believers. There's nothing wrong with a repetition or a process or something that you do religiously. Like every day we pray it on Thursdays, or every Tuesday we fast, or every Friday we do this, or every other Sunday we do that. Nothing wrong with rituals, some people call it. There's nothing wrong with patterns or processes or things that are ritualistically done for success that betters a community or a group, right? Or society. But just know that in a lot of cases, there's divorces, there's court cases, there's reasons. There's people that could be in the group that could be doing some. Oh, thank you for letting me know you can hear me. Oliveri, is it? Harris, hello, good morning, thank you. And so may the Lord bless and keep you. And yes, for those that mourn with the, what is his name? Kirk family, God bless you. May he comfort you at this time, okay? Anyone that's grieving right now, if you haven't seen your children or whatever, we pray for you that you guys unite in peace and that there be no issues or encumbrances. Is that the word? But that's in real estate, right? However, let's keep moving. All right, so I don't need to get any names or anything for this case. It just has a love triangle at work. Oh my God. And it leaves a woman wondering who fathered her 3-year-old. It took 3 years to figure this out. All right. So, or to get to this point. This is a case from, I believe, Laura Lakes. Is that her name? Lauren Lake, the judge for paternity court. I couldn't get the full story, but there's a man and a woman and a third party, naturally. And somehow they have entangled themselves up into something. And I have to say, just living here in Chicago, there are a lot of women that are okay with being on their coworkers' check. Yeah, they don't mind getting a check out of their coworker, married or not. And if these men permit these, oh Lord, and let's not talk about the school that was on a bus route, right off the bus route, and bus drivers or people that played the Pied Piper games back in the 80s and 90s and parts of the 2000s before the laws really got amped up or pushed out there like, hey, bucko, okay? The consequences, leave these little girls alone. There's a whole bunch of high school girls, freshmen down, up, whichever way, and around, that were getting pregnant. And they would get on the bus with these men and hang out and talk. And I guess before work would end, they would take these little girls or whatever. And not all of them were bus drivers. I can't say that. And I don't know what city to name, but I'm in Chicago. But there were cases where even coworkers, teenagers right out of school that got jobs, or people that worked in different departments or whatever, they would commingle even if people had husbands and or wives. And this is a very known thing in some industries, in a lot of places where people have partners at work. Call it work wife, work husband. It's crazy to me. So now you have these people fighting for paternity. And, oh, Lord. Yeah. I mean, even if a person doesn't tell you that they're married or not, oh, I didn't know she was married. She didn't tell me. I didn't know he was married. He didn't Well, if you're not fornicating, you might figure that out. Okay, let's just keep that real simple. You guys need anything else? Yeah, we're going to have to get some discipline here and not be hunching on everything that looks cute without questions. And even if you ask the person, are you married? And they say no, which has happened. If you're not fornicating, you wouldn't get into these little triangles, right? But it seems like some people like this stuff. I don't know. Yeah, you shouldn't be ravished if they're not your partner. How about that? Yeah, if they're not your husband or wife. You have to watch that. This is why in the Bible it tells us to be prayerful. It's for your protection, literally. Um, and to be vigilant and to be wise. And it doesn't mean like you're out here like a Houdini doing magic tricks. It just means you're making good decisions, like not fornicating, not commingling money with people, not signing things to get things, that, um, could be illegal. Um, putting people on your taxes, kids or whatever, or using other people's tax information as your own, or, things of that nature. Um, God is just so good and faithful, and you have to believe that He'll be coming back and He's going to review your life and make some decisions. And it's good that you check your own decisions and that you review your own life, as He's told us. Check yourself. As some people would say, before you wreck yourself. That's the truth. If you see something in somebody else's eye, first examine your own and ensure that it's clear and clean. Then you help someone else, right? Um, Now, in this society, it's okay, if you get into domestic, it's not okay, but just say you get into domestic violence or a car accident or something like that. And, you're telling other people, hey, I went down the street. Oh, you can't talk because that's you too. But shut up. I do not like people like that. Sometimes people can put you in predicaments and try and make it appear that you're the one that caused that predicament. And then so it'll make people think like, oh, well, you can't talk. And that's the very ignorant way of thinking. You don't have to be abused to know the effects of abuse. I mean, it's good to understand, but who wants to go through that just to understand something? It's not making sense. Okay. So if someone can come along and give you information that could save your life, why would you be sitting there going, oh, you can't talk, you're not qualified? Silly Willy. I love it. Just like fornication. I don't have to be a part of a married couple to know that it's wrong and I should wait for God to send me my authentic person, my authentic life, my authentic self. Some of us have actually heard and met of people that are not probably on our levels because they've been tainted by cotton and linen, and they've lived a very ravished, very wild, almost demonic lifestyle, and they know it. Money seems to make people crazy. Like they feel they can touch the sky and never die. I don't know. And neither is possible. um, and then they see you and you have a certain pattern of life and they want to knock it all out the box, Rick. Knock it out, Rick. And you're like, what? How are you going to come and change my life for your benefit? And you haven't had a conversation with me. And yes, sometimes people feel like they're protecting you. They're doing the right thing for you. They feel a vigilante bug to just rescue you. But then they're putting all these restrictions on you. Who you can't talk to, who you can talk to, who you can associate with, and who can be a part of your life and who can't. And these people were gearing to kill you, so I must kill them for you. I'm your hero. And it's like, you already knew who these people were. Did you really need somebody to come along and put a dangling fish and diamond in front of them for them to snag it? You knew who they were, and it was just fine with you. You just needed away from them, and then maybe just carry on life. But these people, like, no, we need to kill somebody. Somebody got to go. Oh my God! I mean, it's day by day, every day. There are people that come into great success. They come into great things in life, and yes, they have a raggedy family or group of friends or even business partners. Managers or whatever, and they still manage. But again, vigilante wants to ride in and kill everybody out the way and make things comfortable for themselves to be your what? Boss? Owner? People are very capable of accepting help and making their own decisions without people getting overly involved. And then there's the pride. Oh, you don't want my help. Oh, you don't want to do it the way I said it. Well, I guess I'll just back off and just give you time to think, because it's what I said. I said I don't like all these people in your life because I don't want to deal with them. So I would prefer they all die or go away and stay away from me and you, because I don't want these problems. But I want you though. Oh, really? Wow. And again, you're capable of managing other people, with the proper support. You're capable of managing personalities and people that need mental help and all that stuff. You put them in treatment. But then there's some hostile little devils that just don't want to give up. Yeah, you put them in a straitjacket. Why you gotta kill them? Lock them up. Put them in a straitjacket. Let them sit there and do crayons all day and deal with those folks. Why must they die? You know? Sometimes prison isn't good enough. I don't know how these people got these cell phones up their butts. Except they had money and they decided to pay those people to let them have phones. I don't know. Or they're friends with people. However, whatever the case, you can avoid a lot of things by simply saying no to unbridled sex. Man or male or female. Don't sleep with your coworkers. And the jobs tell you that. A lot of these jobs will tell you do not sleep with, not even sleep. That's childish, but it's you got to tell these kids they have crayons marked their names on everybody's bedboard. Lord, like little crayons, the little name on stuff. Oh Lord, a name popped in my head. They just are everywhere, and it's all due to some of these people being introduced to sex way too early. And so they didn't have the proper training then, and most people never do. So they don't have discipline now. And then don't let the devil attach himself to it. Now you need an exorcism or a good, as we call it, tarrying service, where you wait on God to cleanse the people in the room that have sought him, or have summoned him to the room for a rushing mighty wind to come through and fall upon all the people, so they speak with unknown tongues, or foreign tongues, or native, or the multi-language tongues, whatever, right? So these love triangles at work have to stop. Young ladies under 35, you need to stop having children. I know it's hard. You say you're 18, the law and society, people make laws for kids and say they're okay at 18 when they're just learning. They don't have a job. They're not trained to do certain things. And there's no way to train them because they are not able to do certain things until they're 18. So you guys need to give yourself more than 10 years to get used to this life. You got a long life ahead of you if you take care of yourself and be careful. It can be snuffed at any time when there's these 2 and 3 parties or more in your life. Okay, be very, very careful. Pay attention, and no one's trying to block you or anything. I'm not sure why every time somebody turns 18, the first thing they think is, I'm gonna smoke some weed and I'm gonna have sex. That is the dumbest thing you could do at 18. It's the worst, because it can lead you into a whole life of being on those streets. Okay, because it's just tough having children and having addictions or recreational habits. And I got away with it last time. I didn't get pregnant. I'm gonna keep doing it. Okay, I'm gonna trust him. You're 18, you don't need to trust anybody but God. All right, until you're about 37, for real. That's a very good age. I know it seems old, and people tell you, you only have 2 or 3 years to have a baby. That's good. How many do you want? To have a healthy baby. You can have a healthy baby. God is able. Again, it depends on how much you're wrecking yourself with sex, drugs, and rock and roll. Sex is a sport, for those that don't know, and this is why some people have received honorary trophies or something. It's because they were able to withstand strenuous situations. That's sick, because it was only meant to bring babies to the world. not pleasure. God did not create these body parts for piggish pleasure. It was for prosperity, for procreation, excuse me, and for praise to God, period. He wanted little Jesuses here. People that you teach about him and his love. A lot of these people are very aggressive and hateful because you never taught them as parents about God's love. And you never showed it to them, and no one else did in your raggedy, mean community. Children need love. Adults need love. When they don't get that, they're very brutal, very heinous, very careless, callous, and cold. And this is where some cities are in trouble. They keep having kids with kids. These kids cannot afford these kids, and the people that irresponsibly got these kids pregnant are abusing these kids and neglecting them because they don't want to get in trouble for hunching on kids. So they tend to kind of sneak the kids around until they're old enough and the kids are old enough. But the kids aren't feeling love because they weren't created in God as much as they are connected to God. And they're trying to figure out, where's the love? Where is the love that you were giving me? It's in their body parts, and they're not giving it to their hearts. Oh, God bless hearts and parts, God. So these kids are very heinous. They're cold. No one showed me love. Nobody but my grandma. She gone. Blah, blah. Oh, God, it just doesn't stop year after year. Generation after generation, same cold-heartedness, and you wonder why these kids are bitter, because they don't know God, they don't know love. And the more I talk, the more they hate. Oh, don't listen to her. Oh, don't listen to her. Just do what I said. I'm a demon. I'll show you love. You do what I say, I'll give you this. And so now they're learning transactional love. So they're prostituting, basically. They're giving away their bodies and souls and time to the devil. Oh, if you do this, I'll give you a car. So they can do what? They're not working. They're not going to school. See, they're doing crime. Oh, so you can go over here and stalk this person. Here's the license plate number. This is what they look like. Oh, I'm going to give you a gun. For what? Oh, so, when I get off duty, you use my uniform and my gun to go and intimidate this group because we just want to be heinous. We're goofy. So these are your illegitimate children that you've created. The moms are probably locked up in whatever because you don't want people to know that she's the mom of this kid. So now this kid's out here by themselves. If you didn't kill the lady, sell the organs, who knows? So this is all Bible because we need to pray for protection. So these paternity tests a lot of times are results of people that were carelessly having children. And they knew they didn't want this person. And I'll say it again to these boys that be hunching in these communities. So with all these different girls, do not hunch on people you do not like. And I doubt if you like all these girls. Because guess what? You're going to have a kid. You're not going to like the kid. You're not going to like the woman. You're not going to like her talking to you. You're not going to want her trying to pull your attention because you still got a demon on you that like to hunch everything. And you want to be free, but you got this lady. Now you're thinking, should I kill this lady? Should I hire somebody to kill her? What do I want to do with this baby? I don't like this baby. See, all this stupid stuff. When you could have just went to work and did some overtime, took yourself to the gym. Don't stare at the big booty ladies. Don't stare at the big pretty eyes. Because see, they so stupid and got demons on them. They don't even like you. They're just looking for attention. And you look like you got something going for yourself. So it's a two-way street. Stop having sex with people you don't like. And you can't go by the women's feelings because we love everybody. Oh, she's showing me attention. She seems to like me. Can I throw up? Please stop. We need to consult God when it comes to relationships, period. Okay? And some of us have met some really good guys, and the devil came and snatched them. Let him have them. Amen. There are a billion people in the world, a lot of billions of people, and God has the exact person for you, but people should allow you to organize your own lives, They should respect who God made you and let you make your own choices. And yes, oh, well, I think you should do this. What about that? Yes, you could chime in. Oh, well, it's my money. I tell you what to do. See, that's where it goes crazy. Because we all still have freedom. Why is it that you give me money and you feel like I need to be attached to everything you think? Oh, well, I just will give it to you. Well, it belongs to God anyway. Keep it. Put it up your butt, in your mouth, in your ear. Doesn't matter. I will see God in peace. There's nothing you can do about that. Now, these paternity court cases, again, most times they are coming from a place of sin, a love triangle, three people in a relationship. Can I throw up? And it's all because somebody slept with someone from work. And in some cases, these people invite these people into their homes. And naturally, somebody's going to like somebody more than somebody that's not with somebody. And the person that's at the home, most likely man or woman, is going to get upset when they find out that the other two were hunching on each other without the third person. It always happens. And I'm not sure why people put themselves in this situation. Oh, they make all types of agreements. Oh, well, you can't spend more time with this one, sign it in blood. You can't spend more. And we're going to always be, and this is our little personal blood covenant. We're going to always be together. And some people got more than one of these with people. And remember, when you're not around or out of state and you're doing this and over here and over there doing this, because maybe you drive over state or you just travel for work, whatever you do, that person does get lonely. That person does need attention, and we can go on and on about these court cases that we see every day, and I will be back with more. But again, a lot of these people were introduced to sexual life way too early in life. And yes, they're confident, but I think it's the devil putting battery packs in their back, and that's dangerous because he's a trickster. And if you have confidence in him, you're going to land yourself in trouble. Isn't that a beautiful outside, guys? I wasn't looking at the phone. I was looking at the paper. So let me see what you guys are saying here. I love God. My phone is about to die. I have to charge it. Bye. Because you can also put it on charge like I do. Mine is right by the outlet. It's not on charge currently, but I plug it right in. But absolutely, we really need to be more mindful of the children we bring to the earth without being married. And that doesn't mean a courthouse situation. It really just means a spiritual connection that God has put together. There's a bunch of people going downtown or wherever and they're getting married in various places, but God did not send those people to each other. And yes, the man can choose. Absolutely. And the woman can decide yes or no. It's up to her. It's up to him. But women generally have to wait on the man. I would say give it 6 months to maybe 2 years. If he goes over 6 months, you guys are friends, babe, or acquaintances, or you just observing his lifestyle, really. If he doesn't ask you to be more serious and, get more involved in his life, and don't insert your silly self, okay? Allow him to invite you, even on these dating apps. Whenever I'm going back and forth with people, if they're taking a week to get back, I understand things happen. I've had a lot to happen in my life, where people are interrupting. I had to make a lot of changes. I had to heal several times. Like most recently, they turned that machine up. My thumb hurts, my back hurts, my leg hurts, my knee hurts. These are demons. Every time I look like I'm twisting good up and down the street, they got to turn the thing up like, oh, she's getting better again. We got to turn it up. And I started to hurt again, and they think that's funny because they won't stop doing it. That's okay. I can go to heaven. So you want to ensure that you're trusting God for your partner. So whenever they're taking too long on these dating sites to respond, I understand things happen, but the way they come back in tells me they're not serious. Okay, and that's fine. They're busy. That's fine. Some of them will say, what are you doing this weekend? Oh, not much. Maybe make a grocery store stop. Okay, well, enjoy your weekend. Don't ask me what I'm doing for the weekend if you don't have plans, silly. What I'm supposed to make them so you can get upset and say, oh, I'm busy. You see, all that little silly stuff. It's like men really don't know how to date. Like you have to think up the ideas because they're not interested. And I don't know if they think these are prostitute sites, all of them. Like if you're on the site, you must be a prostitute. And a lot of us are not interested in that. Okay. However, I did teach my girls to date well, people that may have influence or something of that nature that are nice and kind and not controlling. I mean, they are suggestive. They are wanting to show you things, but they're not just over the phone being weird. You know, you need to see people now. There's so many scams, and here being grown up here in the United States, very early, like as soon as you hit 18, people are already trying to get your social. They're trying to steal. They're trying to be weird. They're trying to get your sex. If you're a virgin or not, if you haven't been out here long, they're just weird. You know, like say if you even started at 13, they still figure you stupid if you're still out here. So, you know, and then people that just got here, they are like everybody's great and friendly and nice, and you can just chit chat over the computer. And there's several people that have reached out as people over the years, and it could have been them, but it's like this. Why is it hard to video? Who are you? And they act like they're offended because you said let's video. But this is how people get catfished. You're giving them all this personal information. You don't even know who you're talking to. You don't know. It could be their brother, son, ex, anybody. And they're like, oh, and it's always, I'm telling you, these Africans, boy, they are aggressive. They are so aggressive and bossy, like they want what they want. Jesus Christ. I cannot make it up. Very impatient, very do what I said. But see, that's because of where they come from. You know, they can be themselves and they can be demanding and cocky, and don't let them have money. Oh, Father God. Oh, Jesus, you need a breastplate and a helmet. It's just like, are we fighting? Jesus. Do what I said. Don't ask questions. Just what? I don't know you, sucker. What? You know? And then if they tack a name on, you don't know who the frick this is. You need to see people. And you don't need no little ha ha he he, I'm laughing. No, have us speak to me. Hold a real conversation. So they don't know what's going to come out your face. So they be trying to have these little videos where it just asks you stuff and it gives you commands. And it's like, stop playing on my phone. You're not that ugly. You're not that rich. And you're absolutely not that bossy that you're going to be talking to me any kind of way. Right. So, yeah, dating is weird. You know, meeting people in person is weird. It can be nice, but I don't think people are confident or courageous. I don't know. But I would encourage you guys to be brave when it comes to meeting people. Be prayerful because there's some monsters out here, male and female. Absolutely. They've been boot camp trained and raised and certified to be a demon. All right. So co-workers, love triangle. Who's the dad? Again, co-workers that are sleeping with co-workers. They get pregnant. In some cases, these people are married. And now you got to figure out who's the 3-year-old's father. So there's 2 men here, huh? Wait, it could be 2 women? Wait, it could be 1 man, right? That's what it says we're trying. What is that? Who's the father? Who fathered her? So it's 2 men and 1 woman. Disgusting. So it's her husband and his coworker that's trying to figure out who's the father. Tis. Yeah, say no to sex, drugs, roll, or rock and roll, okay? Say no to sex. Sex is just effing because it's fun. Somebody thought you was cute for recreation. Know the difference. Yeah, there's another situation where there was this big time person that was dating this big time person that I never heard of. And the man owned thing. She giving out her best everything. And he looked at her like, wow, I love you, but I'm not going to say it because I'm stupid. And I know I like men too. So I'm going to say I'm happy for you. Clue, he don't want you. Next time to go. And she did just that. And that's smart. You don't see no drama. You got a new one. And that's their business, you know. Again, if you see a guy, you're doing all that you know how if he lets you. You're cooking, you're cleaning, you're there, you're having fun, you're doing stuff. And he's looking at you like, I hope you feel good. I wish you the best. Well, good. Thank you. Bye. All right, next. And go on with your life. You got what you got. You have fun. And it's cool. And that's good. That's what it should be. She was young. She didn't need Big Daddy. Big old self. And she went on. There's more fish in the sea. That's it. And now he got somebody else that's sitting there looking stupid. There you go. Little 15 minutes. Clap it up. All right. It happens. And that's what it should be. Again, if that guy can look you in the face and say, I'm happy for you, and not I love you with sincerity. Oh, thank you. Ha ha he next. That was very smart, and that's what it should be. That was a very good prime example. She understood next. He said next, she said next, and she respected that with no drawing out anything. I'd be surprised if somebody lie and say it was. Stop sleeping with people that don't like you and you don't like them. It's very simple. And don't assume people do. You should ask them, do you like me? And well, I mean, shoot it. There you go. No, okay. And you politely exit. And if that fool is mentally challenged, you do the proper steps to protect yourself and move on with yourself. And if it seems like you can't quite move on, this person keeps trying to connect with you, they already told you no, and don't give them no second chance. That's the truth. And that's gonna be your red shoe power. We're promoting red shoe power, people. Um, um, red shoe power. Yeah, red shoe empowerment. I guess this would be towards not so much as domestic violence, but domestic bliss. Um, Women and men should wear these because I've known men to be hurt by women, even in a home. And I'm not gonna say he didn't provoke it. I'm not gonna say he did or didn't. You know, sometimes you allowing things makes people feel like they got a battery pack and they can do stuff. And I'm not saying you need to stand up, smack the person around, but you need to absolutely establish this is what we do not do. Because if a man puts that manpower on a chick, if he puts that real manpower on the little mama and light up, she gonna know he was there. He was like, see, she gonna pipe her little stuff down. I just saw a video where Family Dollar employee told some dude to leave. I don't know why, what happened, but she was very aggressive. And he could have provoked her because, I mean, she said leave. And he stayed in there. And she went ham. She went all the way ham, turkey, lettuce, tomatoes, pickles, lettuce, onions, cheese, bread. She served it up. Okay. And wouldn't let go. Gripped on that man's hair like a banshee. BIKCH, Lord, this heifer was crazy. Because again, if he had put that man, Lord, Lord have mercy. He slingshot back that arm, and everybody was like, "No, hit it, don't hit it." But they didn't stop her from whooping on him, and she felt real tough. I'm telling you, if that man had put that power on her. Hey, Big Papa, how you doing? If he had put that power on her. If he had put that spice on that ice, Lord, if he had put them knuckles. They said, don't hit it, don't hit it, don't hit it, don't hit it. But she wearing him out. Y'all need to call 911. Y'all, but see, they told him to leave. Now, why? I don't know. I don't know why. I wasn't there. I'm not going to jump into that. But my point is, she didn't have to put her hands on him. She could have easily said, somebody call 911. She could have went to the back. Because see, again, this man could have whipped up. I'm trying to tell you, several men with her big mouth and her bullyish ways, they could have really hurt this lady. But they let her have a little cat fight with the dog. She was cute. And they kept telling her, she got him all on the ground pulling his hair. Acting real tough. Yeah, yeah. And I'm like, see. She was too manly. See, that's what, see, she was way too aggressive. He wasn't even doing nothing for her to do all that. Yes, they told him to leave. I don't know why. But again, she simply could have had all of her workers come outside the store and just check people as they leave. Let them know we're going to shut down for a little bit or whatever, just to keep things safe. And let him stand there by himself and do whatever he's doing. So whenever the police arrive, she can be calm and nice and professional and tell the story. There's a guy that came to the store, XYZ, whatever happened to Z. And whatever, and let them go find him in the store and escort him out and ask him questions. That's it. I tell all of the customers, I'm sorry guys, leave your stuff on the counters. We're gonna have you all wait outside for about 5 minutes. We're gonna, just try to take care of the situation. She could have just stayed out there and shut up and been a lady. Okay, no, she wants to be a bulldog. Oh, Lord, she was pit bulling this man. Lord, I'm telling you, she better be glad that man didn't put that power on her. I'm telling you, when that man put that real power on you, you're going to be reassessing your entire life. I mean, and so, see, Society is right to kind of dump some of these men down to like little wisps or whatever they're giving this man to calm them down. I don't care what race they are. A man has God power. You hear me? And yes, we do too. But no, they have the real God power. They have that God gene that if they smack you, you're going to be in other universes visiting, trying to circle back. I'm trying to. And why you, what? Why you hiding? Child, I'm not dressed this early in the morning, child. I just wanted to come on and talk. And I'm up here playing with my hair. I haven't finished it. It's all, child. Yeah, I'm just hanging out. Do I have to be seen? I like the podcast style. I love talking like I'm on a podcast, baby. And you don't call me when the same city. Shut up. Anyway, yeah, so if a man put that power on you, honey, oh, child, you're going to be in some other universes trying to figure out how to get back over here. So I don't play with people. I ain't wash my face. I ain't changing no club, child. Yeah. And we just hanging loose. We just hanging loose this morning. Talking about these folks in these court battles. These messy situations that could lead into somebody visiting other universes and having them 3, push, time, pow, resuscitated. I don't play with people. I don't talk smart, but I get on up the streets. Because if they put that power on you, you're going to be visiting other Milky Ways and galaxies and all kinds of stuff. So she got away. And she thought she was real tough. She was pounding on him. She had his hair. He had some dreads. Real cute little dreads. She done drenched him up. Oh, he had the water because she just maced him. Like she a cop. She needed to be in a correctional office. Maybe she got fired. Because I'm telling you, it ain't that serious over no dollar items. Then somebody said, your name ain't on none of this. That's true. I'm telling you, I went up to the Dollar Tree here at Oak Park. And I don't know who this child's paternity folks was. But she was like a little fat Oreo talking girl. And I'm not sure why she felt like she needed to police me. But every time I came in, she was acting like I was stealing. I don't know, somebody hired this little fat girl to act like that. Every time I walk in, she want to act like she need to watch me. Baby, I got a show for you. Come on now. So I'm shopping. I've been coming here for years. I've never had a problem until the little kids came in here. You got 2 Mexican women, and then she thinks she's white. I know she's Mexican, but she don't use her accent that much. And I know you'll look. And then they got another little innocent girl, but they trying to get her here to watching me or acting like, oh, here she come. I got you. And then Miss Oreo. Now we ain't never stole none. I haven't. Now I don't know about the other people that be visiting with me, but I do not steal. Okay. But every time I go in there now, she want to act like she need to be the one coming up to the register talking. And I have to let her know. You're going to meet the right one trying to play security guard at these doors. Did you pay for your stuff? You don't need to come out here. I've got to sit. Okay. You know, I mean, it's dollar stuff, and I'm not saying it's okay to steal. But you sitting here with no protection, no gun, no nothing, accusing people of stuff, following me around like you need to watch me. I said, and then you all at the door trying to act like you need to go get a license plate or super overachieving hero. You're going to get your butt beat up in here. Somebody going to walk in here and she going to be doing all that. Pow. I'm just saying. You know, this is the real world. You can't just be approaching people and accusing them of things as if you judge, jury, and the police right here. You're not the police, you know. And no, you shouldn't have to call the police in every event. And they're going to get tired of you calling them. But the thing is, again, I know I don't steal. So for you to be sitting here every time I walk in, getting on my nerve, I'm going to let you know. I didn't have these problems till you got here. I've been coming here for years. And I never had no problem till you showed up. So why is that? Exactly. I ain't never been no thief. I'm not starting to be no thief. And I'm not sure why you got it in your head. You need to act like I am. So I suggest you get your mind right. Stay out my face. Because first of all, I'm not scared of you. Second of all, I'm older than you. What they got to do with anything? I know how to fix you. I know what to do for you to get you to calm your little hot wannabe security guard. But yeah. Because again, the people that's actually stealing, you're not watching them. You over here watching me. And I'm not the one you need to watch. And that's the point. So, see, some of y'all need to stop these beds with these. That girl was aggressive. I'm telling you, this girl at this little dollar stuff, the one I've been going to, She's been aggressive, and I'm letting her know I have a right to shop here. And I promise you, before I stop shopping here, you'll get shut down. So do your best. Walmart was bothering me. They having a lot of problems. Now they got folks that can't even shop at Walmart without ICE coming up there trying to pull people out the store and meeting people on the sidewalk. Sound like y'all got a lot of problems, Walmart, I told you. And I see some other stores coming up. Walmart will be, bye, bye, baby. But see, they got the ammunition in the store. And maybe that's why they didn't want me in there. I could pick up on the ammunition they might have in the store that they sell to certain people. Do maybe even online shopping for certain situations. Because they got what? I ain't going to say co-ops, but special ops that are aware of the housing of military things. It's online. Y'all know they sell military stuff. And several stores have had this stock. But it was really for when and if World War II or III break out, because these clowns need to go back to their own country and fight and leave us peaceable people of God alone. We don't fight. I don't know where they see this that junk from their countries. That little mindset, I always want to fight somebody for something. Go on over there with that. Go to where they're at. Leave us alone. You came over here, you got all these wars going, you brought the war with you. Then you want to throw us in there, save the country. Leave people alone. Then you over here fighting for land that don't belong to you, and then you act like we don't exist. Y'all fighting each other to get it, like we not here. Y'all, listen, take that stuff on back over to all this World War III stuff. Take it back to Germany, take it back to Britain, take it back to wherever y'all learned that stuff from. Ain't nobody bothering y'all. We got feathers and slingshots. Bye. That's crazy. All this artillery on God's good green corn and greens and tomatoes. Now y'all section everything off with all these buildings. All this was food land. Y'all done ran over here, y'all cold war countries, stole the food. Take that back over there. Leave people alone. Yes, these Negroes need to be punched in the throat over here in Chicago. They do. They need a belt. All these men running around like women. Want to fight the girls. I'm so sick. If I raise the window up now, somebody getting their butt beat. I promise you, you can hear it through the rain. It's that good old nice days like today. Somebody getting their brakes beaten off because somebody got a mental problem. Didn't like something she said or did. You need a jacket. That's what y'all need to do. Get straight jackets for these people. Get a facility for that. They don't need a prison. They need straight jackets. You could hit a person with no kind of, just because they said something you didn't like, you need a jacket. Just because somebody said something you didn't like or agree with, you think they need to get whooped up or killed? Are you serious? Oh, God, this is just too much. So be careful who you're partnering with. Okay, please. Please, okay? Coworker love triangle. Some of these people are incest babies. I'm just saying, God bless y'all ministry. Thank you for joining me. If you want, you can always like, share, subscribe. You can donate. You can shop here. And in the meantime, I want you to be blessed, take care of each other, and know that God loves you. And I'd rather have the camera off for now. But until then, I'm going to show you what it looks like outside now. Hold on. I can turn over. There we go. Let's see if it's still raining. Sure it is. Oh, it's pretty cool now. Oh, it's still on me. Oh, stupid camera. Oh, it's not going to show because I got this green screen on my phone. Hold on, guys. Turn it off. There you go. It was thundering and rain was blowing all over here. There you go. Very nice. But it's very sad. And oh, look at what happened. Wait, I thought some people that lived there. Why is there were they what? I'm confused. Oh, those are separate buildings. Ah, so there's a building here, but that's just the porch extending. Then there's a separate building with a door, or is that the same building? I'm so confused. Mind my business. Yeah. Anyway, be blessed, guys. This is just one window I sit at and look out. And I'm sure they look over here. Beautiful scenery. Just keep inventing ways to keep people tied down. I mean, it's getting more and more shrunk when we are sovereign. We are able to travel anywhere at any time. And I guess we got to start our own agencies, our own travel agencies, our own uh, little spaces in the world where we can be free to just do what we're going to do without all these restrictions. Or we can let God handle it and fix it up. Wouldn't that be nice? Until next time. Strangest thing is, a lot of these people that are doing this, they're going to all pass on. And people are going to release all this, lock it down, do this, don't do that. Don't let this person travel. And the people that they're telling to do this, they don't care about that stuff. It's just them while they're alive. They want all these restrictions and problems. It doesn't matter the age. God is going to cleanse so that people can get back to what? Sovereign living. Bye for now. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe. Do not forget to shop the links or donate to the channel. Love you. Bye.